Alright, what's up, guys? I kind of want to just get right into things. I'm just ready to kind of get going on it all. I'm ready to get games started, get some games played. Your Paul Pierce needs to sell. What are the new cards? Like, I saw there was a Dominique, maybe. I saw there was an Al Horford. I don't know if those are a Spurs version of Neek. That's interesting. I heard there was an Al Horford, but like this is kind of an L. He only played there for like 1 year, like at the very tail end of his career. Like, it's kind of an L. What's his driving dunk? An 85 yet? All right. How do I get MT, bro? MT is hard as fuck to get this year. Just watch my vid. I'm thinking of making one with an emerald filter, kind of. Byron Scott. Yo, I got this new controller, and it's like I'm getting used to this shit. I went all out on a controller, guys. You're gonna be amazed. I actually bought a Scuff. Wow, it's lime green, so like the camera can't even pick it up. that's funny. Let's turn the chroma key off real quick. This is what it looks like. So, I mean, yeah, it's dead ass the same color as my background. I like it though. I like it. It's like a Timberwolves type of controller. Byron Scott's got to be a good three-point shooter though. 92 three ball. That's a W right there. I heard there was an Al Horford, like a Hawks version, to get his domination. Pretty much, man. I mean, at least the cards look like they're semi-common. Like, they're not ridiculously rare. Like, 50K for that card, though. Like, I'm not paying that much, obviously. But, like, especially for a 6'10 center. Like, fuck no. It's got an 85 three ball, though. That's pretty solid. Like, a pretty solid block rating of an 89. Damn, like, that's actually a pretty solid card. That ain't bad. Not playing Park till the game is fixed. I got you, man. Yeah, I don't know. I wish that 2K would tell you like exactly what cards got released. Cause like I'm curious. Let's look at like the historic Wolves. Terrell Brandon. Nope. Sam Cassell. Not a Wolves version of him. Isaiah Ryder is the okay. Isaiah Ryder's the current collectioner award. Christian Laettner. He must be new because he's hella expensive. Okay. Corey Brewer. Yep. Then we start getting into these, which these are gonna be cheap as shit. Teach me how you make MT so I can play collections, and I'll teach you how to play 2K. Oh really? Oh really? Okay. Yo, what do they got for Thunder players? Detlef Schrempf not there. Rockets players. I mean, I wish they would tell us like what cards were released in packs, because this is, yo, there's a Tim Duncan in this set. Okay, it must be like a rookie Tim Duncan. It's either a rookie Tim Duncan or an old ass Tim Duncan. Like, you can't even go on 2KMT Central and like look, because they already got everything in collections. Like, these are literally just cards being put into the game, like into packs. Zeke, what's up, man? All right, I'm gonna go play some Supermax. Like, I'm actually like semi tempted to try to get a Byron Scott. There's a new Marathon? Seriously? None up though. None up. Okay. All right, so this round ends like tomorrow. I won't be able to stream it all tomorrow. I'm going and helping my sister move. So I'm actually heading back to my parents' house tonight after work. So I literally won't be on probably until like Saturday night. So we'll see how it goes. Jordan, I had it for a while there, and it's not enough shooting for me. It's not enough scoring. Like Westbrook is an athletic player, but it's like the 3-point shot is like what's gonna do it for me. Like I had them, but I sold them both because I didn't like them. They didn't fit me. Not that it didn't fit me. It's just like my playstyle isn't ideal for this game. I don't usually do this unless I'm drunk or I'm high, but I'm both right now. I don't usually do this unless I'm drunk. Why is it doing that? Forgot you can't dribble. I'm not a dribble moves kind of guy. So I'm 5 out. Bro, chill. I'm not a 5 out type of guy. My centers Harden CP3 duo is really good for me. So I've learned to like what having Curry. I got Curry, Clay, Melo, Porzingis, and Shaq in my starting lineup. My bench is pretty solid too. Cat comes off the bench for me and just destroys. So Jordan, you've played my team a lot more than I have. If I donated, would you open packs? I mean, I don't need you to donate. I don't want to open up packs, honestly. Like, there's so many, like, there's so much shit. Like, you've donated a lot, and I don't know if I even want to open up packs right now. Let's see if we can back out of this. Try to go in again. Because this shit's glitching. Like, why does it get dark like that? Go get some McDonald's? Dude. I don't know, McDonald's doesn't even sound that good to me right now. What is going on with this shit? Yo, 2K, you want to, like, not be bugging right now? What is there even? What do we got for? What are our best centers right now? Are there any Ruby centers up besides Al Horford? Nope. Any power forwards? Nope. So Byron Scott, it looks like Byron Scott and Al Horford are the only Rubies that we have. At least we're getting up to that point, I guess. I've actually been meaning to look at that card. I didn't realize that he was actually, like, in the game, like, on the market, I should say. Because I kind of want to, I mean, because him and that Curry are that duo. Open shot 3 is 1 higher. What's he got for a driving dunk? A 90 driving dunk. Dude, like, that might actually be a cop. Because, like, let me look at my bench. Like, I could honestly sell Like, see, I like that Wiggins and Cat duo. Like, Robert Ory's nice. Omer Caspi hasn't been hitting for me lately. Like, let me look at some shit. Can you look at stats? Like, I'm shooting less than 50% from 3 with him. He's not hitting for me that well. Let's see if we can find a game here, though. Yo, Brent, what's up, man? Larry Hughes. Like, when it goes dark like that, I always think it's going to find a game. I've heard that Monta Ellis is glitchy as fuck. Cause he's like the Warriors set, isn't he? Like, I'm not incredibly far away from it. I could probably get it if I wanted to. I just don't know if I'm interested in this KD for that price. What do they got Iggy as? A silver? Are you fucking kidding me? So you're telling me Andre Iguodala is only 1 overall higher than JaVale McGee? Okay. Like, what? Oh my god. Oh, they do have Caspi and a Wolves jersey on this. That's interesting. Looking at the truth, the money never lie. Nah. We can get ISO Joe, right? I don't know, man. What kind of what Joe Johnson is it? That's my question. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing one. Oh well. Let me look at what the rewards are. So you said what, the Wizards and the Clippers? That Dominique, I've heard that Dominique is fucking dirty as hell. Like, I saw Ambush using it last night, dunking on everybody. And then what's this one? That Larry Hughes. Okay. The thing is with my salary cap lineup, like, it just doesn't have. I don't have like extra room for that right now. I've heard both those players are damn good, but the Ami one, you can't get Amis yet. Like, the only Ami that you can, the only Amethyst I think you can get are the ones from Domination. Hamilton's nice too. They said on their Twitter. Maybe nobody's just pulled it yet. Get Chris Webber, Dominique Wilkins, Al Horford, and more. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, yeah, you could probably actually get it. Probably not. I mean, you'd have to get it from. You would have to get it, from completing that collection. You'd have to get a lot of players from what's it even called? From Domination. You have to have a lot of people pull those cards from Domination. I don't know, man. I don't know. Has week 2 of weekly challenges come out yet? I'm not sure. 10 hours? Shit. Do I need to play these? Do I need to play these? We'll play some Supermax first. Just play Dom. If anything, I'm gonna play those. I'm gonna get those weekly challenges done. You'd snipe? I mean, bro, I would, but sniping's just so damn difficult. What would be some decent things to snipe? Like, I'm thinking emeralds. I've thought about like trying this filter out, cause like 20, 27, 2750 around in there. One for you. We'll see what we can do here. I just don't really enjoy sniping this year. It's just a pain in the ass. Do it through collections, true, but it's hard to like. I don't like doing it through collections either, because then you have to do one player at a time, and like that's kind of an L. But let's give it a shot. Actually, I know of one collection that I wouldn't mind trying out. So how much is Westbrook going for? Around 10K. Used to, man. That's what's up, man. Like, I just don't like sniping like this. It's not my cup of tea. I'm just not. I don't know. Sniping's not for me this year, I guess. Do Knicks they go for a lot? Do they? The problem is I got the top 4 guys anyways. Can maybe buy Noah and sell him for like 28, but 6. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just not for sniping this year. See if we can give this another try. Nah, man. Eventually, guys, like, I'll probably do a bunch of sets. I don't know. I don't know, though, actually. Yeah, Supermax can honestly piss me off, but, I mean, the problem right now I'm having is it won't find me a damn game. Like, something with the servers must be fucked up. What's new, I guess, but, I mean, nothing, like, this shit ain't working for me. Honestly, I could go through my fucking collection and just sell some of the cards that have a lot of value. Because in all honesty, it's not like you collecting cards this year actually means anything. Like this year, you actually have to grind the game out in order to get the high rewards, which is kind of nice. I'm actually cool with that. See, like when it goes dark like that, usually that means you found a game, but no. Everyone's just close to no one's playing. There's people like me here, though. Wait it out. Yeah. Let's do some of these weekly challenges just to get those done, because I know, like I had done pretty much all the weekly challenges last year. I think the only one last year that I'd missed was like when I was on spring break. Like I just straight up forgot to do the challenges when I was at my parents' house that week. So yo, fucking KG just went live on Instagram. What is this? Cheer you up. Fuck. I don't run around the city with my squad. My dog is gay? I mean, shit, that's cool. Yo, did my stream just crash? The fuck? Another batch of weekly packs. Well, shit, they fucked up the weekly packs this last time, so I mean, I don't know. For pre-order, bro, they fucked up the packs. So can we? I mean, shit, like this last week. Oh, what did we get? We got we all got the same cards that we already have. Like, and then, oh, what did we get to quick sell them for? A total of like 500 fucking MT. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't pay the extra money for that shit. I paid the extra money to actually get some value. Do you for collecting cards? What do you get for collecting cards? Like besides like just the collection, like the set rewards. Like right now, where my priorities lie is making sure that I can get like my main thing Like you can, like I want to get a good team. Like that's my goal. Like every year, obviously I've got like my salary cap team, like my supermax team, whatever you want to call it. But yeah. Well, yeah, you get those, but those are completing sets. Like those you'll end up getting I believe if you complete all of the historic collections, you get those two players. You get Dr. J for the East and you get Dirk for the West. Like honestly, that's cool and all, but it's like that's a shit ton. To say. It's kind of ridiculous. It's like that's and it's sad because I've always loved Dr. J cards in 2K. I've always loved a Dr. J card. Like last year I don't think I got one because I want to say he was a set reward. Maybe not. Yeah, the Sapphire Kyrie's good, but it's not a bad card. To go. Alright. That was easy. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not seeing my fucking stream. Nah, but there was another Dr. J. Maybe it wasn't a set reward. There's like a Nets version. That's like MVP Dr. J right there. Like when we talk about the Sixers Dr. J, like that's champion, like past prime Dr. J. But there's actually, was it auctionable? Maybe it was just a fucking shit ton then. And sniping was so bad last year that I couldn't ever get it. Oh, cool. I don't think these cards would be too bad to get. $2K16, 2K16 and 2K15. That's where sniping was fun as shit. Where you could actually make something. I really want to get this fucking game. Like I really want to get a game of Supermax in. Like I want to play Supermax. I don't want to just sit here and play solos and that type of boring shit. Like I want to actually play some like competition. It's my DNA. It's my DNA. Yeah, I'm somewhat tempted to like fucking close my game. Has anybody said anything? Like it dead ass won't. Wager someone? Does somebody want to wager? That's the real question. I don't even know if would have that work. Let me go on. See if well, I doubt Ronnie's tweeted anything about it, but might as well just give it a shot. Nope, nothing. What a surprise. Okay. Nobody's saying anything. 1 mil wager? Yeah, let me just take a small loan of $1 million MT. Like, no. I think I'm just gonna have to play some solo challenges. Oh, they give you emerald. It's emerald now. Alright. Let me customize my shit. Alright. I get the warm-ups done? Yep, I did. Alright. What do we gotta do? Start of the third quarter? Fuck it. I heard wager. Bro. Really? I swear you only fucking talk in my chat when you hear wager. Like, I'm trying to play Supermax. Like, I'm just going to have to play some, like, solos right now. Some weekly challenges, that type of shit. Just because, like, I literally cannot... I can't find a game in Supermax. I don't know what's up with the servers. I don't know what the deal is. They're not working, though. Well, the Hawks just got rid of, like, every fucking starter from their like Western Conference Finals team, like their 2015 team where they had 4 All-Stars. Literally nobody from that starting lineup is there anymore. Because it was Jeff Teague. He is on the Wolves now, but he was on the Pacers last year. Paul Millsap just left this year. When it comes to Kyle Korver, Korver was traded this last year. Al Horford left last year. And then I want to say who was their, what's his name? I can see him. He went to play for the Raptors, I believe. I want to say he plays for the Nets now. He's got like dreads or some shit. I can't think of his name. Yo, dude, chill. I wish I could play Supermax right now, but I just can't. Yeah, DeMar Carroll, that's his name. Yo, him. I love how good releases don't fall. So, just like doing like challenges like this, they're just boring as fuck. Like, maybe I'll finish them up today, maybe I won't. I don't really have an option if I want to actually do these challenges though. Like last year I got so bored with these challenges. Like having to do like 5 of these challenges every week. I had it figured down to a system though. Like I would usually work like Thursday nights and they would expire like Thursday night. And I would usually get home just in time from work that I could hop on, finish the challenges, and then go to bed. Like, that's literally what I did. So. Usually, like, the first 3 don't take much time, but then, like, the last ones are, like, full fucking games. That works. I just feel like this shit's, like, so boring to watch. Oh, get your shit sent. Come on. Curry snagging. Really? Okay. Now he draws the foul. Couldn't have had somebody that can actually hit free throws draw the foul, but, you know, whatever. I took a L, but did not a bounce back. Dude, that ass was real when I hit it, bounce back. Dwayne Bacon went to your school. I don't even think I know who that is. High school? What fucking high school do you go to? He went to like 3 of them. McKeel Academy, IMG Academy, and then Oak Hill Academy. Like, damn. He went to like damn near every high school in the fucking country. Like, damn. I honestly don't know how you can go to 3 different fucking high schools though. Badass football high school. I suppose like that. I think that's in Florida. And oh, I suppose you're in Texas. I was thinking you were from Florida, but no. You got in trouble a lot. See, like for me, that's a red flag. Like I don't give a fuck how talented you are as a player. Like I don't know if he still gets in trouble, what the deal is, but like if you get into trouble, like that's a red flag for me. Like I'm sorry if you really like you couldn't have finished that, Shaq. Wow, I greened it. Like guys like I've always said, DeMarcus Cousins, red flag right there. More than anything, bounce stacks. Do that ass was real when I hit it, bounce back. Number 9 in the country right now. Damn. See, like my team, we never had like rankings like that. I always thought it was weird. Like, oh, you're a number 9 team in the country. Like, I don't see like how you can rank teams like that. Like if you got like a college team, like yeah, I can maybe understand that a little more. But like high school teams, like I've never understood that. You are just a Luka Doncic, however the fuck you say that. You're just a fan of him. Like I don't know. I hope he's all hype. So it's common. I got you, man. Yeah, guys that like they just get in trouble in college, high school, whatever. Like Okafor, Jahlil Okafor, red flag. As soon as he like, I don't know. As soon as he started having like problems with how he like behaved, it was a red flag. Best in starting lineup. Has Luka Doncic ever played in the NBA and won six NBA finals and never lost an NBA final and won 6 finals MVPs? I didn't think so. 7 miles away from me. I got you, man. KG red flag. KG was never a problem child. KG didn't get into a lot of trouble. KG just had that like thug attitude. Like that's all he had. Like, there's a difference between like being like having that thug attitude and being a problem child. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Bend. I was gonna say if that fucking falls, I'm done. Westbrook red flag? No, man. What do you have to like as being a Westbrook, like with Westbrook, what would you have to worry about? The dude's always kept his nose clean. Somebody just text me. Hold up. Oh, it's a fucking. Never mind. Like, I just don't think Westbrook likes interviews, to be honest. I don't think it has anything to do. Like, I don't think KD honestly has anything to do with. I think Russ has just always hated media. It seems like ever since like even when KD was on the team, he didn't like media. Dude, chill with the whole like Supermax shit. I will try to play Supermax, but the shit just will not work. How many fucking contracts do I even have left? Oh shit, 200 MT? Hell yeah. Shit's a hell of a lot cheaper than it was in the past. 120? Goddamn. Maybe it's like diamond players that it gets like hell expensive. Yeah, because like 240 for a Ruby already. All right, I see you. I see you, 2K. Buy Byron Scott. Bro, I'm not going to spend 50. Here's the thing. I'm going to have to bring back my Is He Worth It series. I'm going to have to bring that back because that got me some popularity. But, so I'm going to have to bring that back. Trying to think. I might have to get all the files on my hard drive. On my, yeah. Bro, Nizzarello, chill. Like, quit fucking spamming that. Restart the game. Yeah, we're gonna fucking do that. I'll probably do one on Byron Scott. I'll probably do one on Al Horford. I tried, dude. Honestly, prices are more expensive over there. To be honest, like it's usually more expensive. I don't know how you can not have the auction block unlocked. Like that was like my focus. As soon as I could, I got it unlocked because I didn't expect sniping to be such a big L. So what's up, man? It's not even really a new pack. Like all they're doing is like, yeah, see this same shit's happening. But really all they're doing with the packs is it's just players that are in the historic collections. That's all it. Like you just gotta play games. And what am I even saying? Like it's just players that are in the historic collections that are gonna be released in the packs. That's all it is. Nah, you can't sell shoes, diamond shoes like that. You can sell them, like you can equip them to a player and sell the player, but you can't just like sell, you know. What I'm thinking is some bullshit is the fact that I cannot find a fucking My Team Supermax game. Like it'll do that black screen, you know, when it does that black screen usually like you find a game. Like it keeps doing that, but it won't find a game. Like I really just want to play some Supermax. Yeah, just have it sit there. Like last year, I had that Diamond Penny Hardaway, and I ended up putting it on. I put it on Penny Hardaway, and then obviously like my account got deleted, but like it added a ton of value onto that Penny Hardaway. Like honestly, this is ridiculous. Yo, like I honestly just need this to find a fucking game. Right until the morning, we rollin', rollin', rollin'. This is so fucking annoying. I just matched with you, I think. Bro, I honestly cannot find a game. Did I get a fucking W or an L? I haven't taken an L. I mean, maybe I just got to keep doing this. Give everybody else a fucking W. Why not? Might as well. The game's trash. Facts. Yeah, like my record didn't change. I'm 11-6. I've been 11-6 for a while. Since I played my last game on stream yesterday, I think I've been 11-6 or 11-7. Like, if they want to just keep matching me with people and giving everybody else W's, like, shit, I'll take the sacrifice. Hey, that's just up. I mean, yeah, when you get a shit ton of points on your way to up to the Pink Diamond League, but once you get to the Pink Diamond tier, like, that shit is, you don't get many points for a W. So, I mean, shit, if I'm just going to keep giving everybody else a W, I'll sacrifice that. As long as I don't come back and my record is like 7,000 fucking L's. I mean, I'm cool. We should be getting to the rewards tomorrow. I would think we would. I'm pretty sure, because I think that's tier by tier. I'm curious to see what happens when, like, tomorrow, does it, like, reset where you start back at, like, 0 for your points, and you got to go back up to, like, 1,600 or whatever the hell it is to get the Pink Diamond tier, and then does that add on to, or is it, like, the first week is super easy to get, and then after that it's going to be a lot more difficult to get the higher rewards? I don't know. I'm curious to see. Yo, like, this deadass will not find me a game, though. Will not find me a game. You know what I'm saying, though? Like, you know, you got to get to the 1,600 to get to the Pink Diamond tier. But, like, with the... Who the fuck is this? Shaking my head. SMH. You guys can barely see it, but it says SMH. I'm just gonna send a question mark back if I can find a goddamn question mark. There it is. Like, is some shit like really glitching? Like that it's giving everybody else a W? Like, it's not even putting me in a game. Like, the guy took an L. The guy got an L on that. Like, the guy that's messaging me, I guess he got an L. Like, that's ridiculous. How can, like, like, see, it just found somebody right there. That must be what it's doing. When it switches like that, it must have found somebody and it doesn't put me in the game and it kicks them out. Like, right there, must have found another one. Because it's not like the same amount of time between each one. That's weird, man. Yeah, so this guy's like, he's like, SMH. I was just sent a question mark back. He's like, Booty 2K gave me the loss. GG, though. I was like, it's not even putting me into a game. He's like, that's 2K, bro. Shit's garbo. Like, deadass, I just want to play a fucking Supermax game. Way too high, you need to cut it. Back up to me. They released an incomplete game. That's simple. This game was not finished when they released it. I can't stand all these news articles and all that type of bullshit that, oh, this is a 10 out of 10 game, a 9 out of 9 game, a 9 out of 10 game, whatever. It's like, you people are fucking casuals. Like, play this game seriously. Like, a lot of people that actually like watch it on Twitch and everything, like, play it seriously like we do, and you will bitch and moan and complain at the bullshit 2K presents. Like, the part that's really sad is they're gonna be using this game when it comes to actual like competitive gaming. The NBA is not going to be happy. The actual NBA, they're not going to be happy. Like, that's ridiculous. Why do you have to grind to get it positive? Like, that shouldn't be an issue. A lot of the issues that they're having with this game, like, why is that an issue? Do you guys not test your own fucking game? Do you just code it and then release some freaking bullshit? Like, is that what you guys do? Smile in my face. Whole time you wanna take my place. I hope the E-League actually fucking fails. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to have it. I really do. I would honestly love to play in it. I would fucking love that. But I hope it's a fucking L. Not by the NBA's part, but by 2K's part. I hope 2K finds a way to majorly fuck it up. Because then maybe it'll open up their eyes and be like, hey, we gotta actually put forth some fucking effort in this. Instead of just praying to God it works. I get that you need to fail in order to succeed. But when you don't even try and you fail, like, I can't put the blame on anybody but you. You know? Like, yeah, they don't even understand how they don't even understand the glitches in the game. Like, how are they gonna fix something they don't even know anything about?
And more tune for your head top, so watch how you speak on my name, you know?
It's ridiculous, man. Not a lot that you can say. How, like, for Ronnie, honestly, like, what does he do? What does Ronnie fucking do for 2K? Like, LD, he actually, like, somewhat talks to the community. How can you be a community manager and not talk to the fucking community? Like, explain to me what the fucking logic in that is. Oh, wait, it's 2K. They don't have any. If I ever, like, if my, like, growth on Twitch and YouTube ever hit a point where I were invited to events, they wouldn't fucking invite me. Because, like, on live stream, if they ever, like, try to get an interview with me, on live stream, I would straight up tell them that the game was fucking garbage. I would tell Ronnie to go fuck himself. And I'd probably get banned for it. But hey, that's cool. I don't know how, as a community manager, you can never talk to the community and keep your job. You're not a fucking weatherman. You can't be wrong and just expect to keep your job. No, I missed the Kemba for 600. Fuck. I hesitated on it. Damn it. $2K is like the worst fucking company ever. I would love to work for them and actually have some power, because I would actually try to fix some shit. Yeah, I never went to a school that had school uniforms. I kind of refuse to do that shit. I'm not, and honestly, I'm not gonna pay for an education like that. For high school, I'm not gonna pay for that shit. Acting like some military type shit. Like, I ain't going into the military. You don't need to fucking teach me how to properly ask if I can use the restroom. Like, bro, I'm gonna fucking go take a piss if I damn well need to. That's how my fucking job is right now. And that's why I'm so annoyed with it. Like, I'm fucking 20 years old. I'm a goddamn adult. Yet you can't treat me like an adult. Like, my boss dead ass needs to like know exactly where I'm at all fucking times. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I had to go take a piss. You want to fucking hold my dick for me too? I can tell from your body lately. Exactly. Like, I'm gonna go take a piss, and I goddamn need to take a piss. Every fucking time, I'll disappear for 2 minutes because I'm going to the bathroom, taking a shit, whatever the fuck I'm doing. Brian, where are you at? Where you at? And I don't answer because, like, that's awkward as hell. Like, you know how bathrooms just, like, naturally have that echo in them? Like, that's dead ass, like, how the bathroom is at Best Buy where I work. And, like, oh, I'm sorry, I was taking a piss. Like, I don't want to fucking announce that over the walkies. Like, you can hear that echo. Nah, man, that's too far. I ain't going that far at that shit, but should we try Supermax again? Probably not. They probably haven't done shit with it. Probably fucked it up some more, to be honest. Like, if it would actually like put me in a game and like give me a W, like, that'd be fucking great. Like, this is dead ass like boring as shit because I can't even, like, I just got matched with somebody and they probably just took an L. Like, is my account like suspended or some shit? That they would ban you because you're somehow using this glitch and giving people wins or losses. Yeah, I'll probably end up getting banned, guys. It was a good run. Something natural like Afro Brown, wish you back. Like, dead ass, they would probably do some shit like that. Like, I've been live for over an hour and I haven't played a single Supermax game. Not because I just haven't tried to, they just haven't put me in a game. Every time it goes dark though, I'm getting matched with somebody. And then it's like I'm quitting and I'm not taking, and like I'm not taking L's. Like, what's really gonna piss me off is like if I come home from work, I look at my Xbox and like I have like 100 losses or some shit. Like, that would piss me off. And don't forget region lock. Oh my god, I don't know how that can even be a fucking thing. I honestly don't like. I can understand like maybe you want to like make it so okay, so only Americans and U.S. people from the U.S. can play together. Maybe I can understand that. Maybe Mexico and like if people even play 2K. I don't know. I've never met anybody from Mexico on Twitch that they play 2K. Never met it. Anyways, like I can understand that, and then like having, you know, maybe like England, like those guys over in like Europe and everything, like those guys are on their own like shit. I can understand that. I get that. But like to have it where okay, West Coast you can only play West Coast, East Coast you can only play East Coast. Just got matched up with somebody. I'm gonna like record this real quick. I'm gonna record a little part of this. Just to like prove like I can see like the shit that's going on. Like maybe try to like make a video out of this or some shit. So like right there we just got matched up. It's just ridiculous that they can't match me with anybody. I can imagine. Yeah, like I'm in the fucking gold league or something. I'm like in the I'm negative. I'm negative. Got matched up with somebody again. Like this is ridiculous. This is honestly fucking ridiculous. Only thing that I like. So I mean, I can't even play that shit. Money, so I spend it how I like. Shit's just ridiculous, man. I like what I like. Chandler Parsons is a bronze? What? Yo, dead ass. What? How? How is this dude a bronze? I mean, he's got one of the worst contracts in the fucking league, but I mean, how is he a bronze? Like, let me look some shit up. Like, he's been in the league for what? 2, 4, 6 years? I mean, shit. Looking at his stats, like, he played 20 minutes a game. He averaged 6.2 points last year. He only played 34 games. He shot 33.8% from the field, 26.9% from 3. The dude was ass. Like, the dude was ass. That's bad. Like Chandler Parsons is, yeah, he had a terrible season. He's always had injury problems, so. But then look at JaVale McGee, what he did. Played, I mean, he had a higher points per minute thing. He had a career low in points per game because he was usually a starter. Like at the beginning of his career, he was a starter. In Washington he was, at least. At Denver it doesn't look like he really did, but he averaged 6 points, 3 averaged like a block a game damn near. I mean, he shot, I mean, it was 65% from the field. Granted, you're taking only twos. Taking dunks. That's all you're taking. Well, dang. And Kuzma are better than him according to 2K. Yeah, he was a decent player when he was on the Rockets and the Mavericks, but like ever since he went to the Grizzlies, like, I mean, granted, he's only played a year there and he didn't have much of a season. But I mean, shit. It kind Kind of sucks. He's always been injury prone though. That's his problem. He's injury prone. He's very injury prone. I mean, shit. He's like a 6'9", 6'10" small forward. Seems like those guys are pretty damn injury prone when they're that tall at that position. Besides like Giannis, and we haven't had a huge career from Giannis so far. Like, you look at the guys like even Ben Simmons already. Ben Simmons is a small forward, power forward guy. He's 6'10", 6'11". He might be fucking 7 feet now. He's had one NBA season and he didn't play at all. Then you got KD. KD's had some injury problems. Abrinas should be a bronze. Don't kid yourself. He wasn't near consistent enough to be anything but a bronze. Yeah, Jordan Bell is that low because of the fact that he's a rookie. Like, they base a lot of like the rookie ratings solely on where they were drafted. Jordan Bell was drafted with like the 30-something pick. I think he was an early second round pick. I want to say maybe 31st. Yo, is that Derek Harper at snipe? Nope. So like Lonzo and Markelle Fultz, those guys have higher ratings because of where they were drafted. Like the guys that are drafted pretty damn high, they're going to have a higher rating. Not because they're 100% better than the other people, because they were drafted. You know, you never know how people are going to actually transition from the NBA to, or from college to the NBA, because you look at guys like Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler was the 30th pick. Now he's debatably a top 15 guy in the league. Tracy McGrady Sapphire. We'll have to take a look at that, man. Doesn't show he's got a Sapphire even up right now. So, I don't know, man. I wish it was a lot easier to snipe. Raul Nato? He's not too bad. Plays for the Jazz. I know that. He's like a point guard, I believe. He's like a backup point guard. That's what he is. He ain't terrible. He ain't amazing. You know. He's got a spot in the league. That's all I'll say. He's got a spot in the league. Who'd you say? Moutier? Emmanuel Moutier. Wasn't he? Is this who I think it is? Maybe I'm like bugging or something. Yeah, this is who I think it is. He's an all rookie. He was an all rookie. Yo, I literally have the same birthday as him. He's just a year older than me. He's exactly 1 year older than me. That's kind of cool. We could go. I'm thinking Jamal Murray. But like looking at Emmanuel Mudiay, like 11 points a game. Like his numbers were down, but he didn't play as much. So that's interesting to me. Song name? Like right up there. Yo, what's Sam Cassell going for? Alright, he's not going for too much. Dwight is better than Steven Adams? Yeah, maybe. I wish, like, let me look up. I'm gonna look up stats, guys. I'm a stats guy. It's going based off of stats. It's not going based off of skill. Like, what did Dwight Howard average this last year? 13.5. Like, let's just say 13 and 13, and he averaged 1.2 blocks. Let's do that. 13, 13, 1.2 blocks. What did Steven Adams average? 11 points, 7.7 rebounds. So yes, and then blocks he averaged less. And Dwight played, and they played about the same amount of time. Steven Adams just played a couple more games. What are the new packs? They're just throwback packs. Oh, I know that he was, but that they base ratings off of stats, and the fact that, okay, so Westbrook was taking rebounds from Steven Adams. They're not. Oh well, if Westbrook went to taking the rebounds, he'd be a higher overall. He would have averaged more. You're right, he would have averaged more, but you don't know how many more he would have averaged, and they can't take things in a hypothetical sense. Like, oh, if Karl Anthony Towns would play defense, then he'd be this. It's like, no, he don't play no fucking defense, so it don't fucking matter. It's you can't take an if in that scenario. You gotta just take cold hard facts for what they are. Ribes, what's up though, man? Yo, can we see if this shit's working again? Let's try this again. I have literally been trying to play Supermax all stream. At Trevor Reese, I have no idea, man. I haven't looked at him. I think he has a decent 3-ball. He's still a pretty above average player. You're right, he is. You're right. Melo probably could have a little bit higher of a rating. But people take this. They need to take this into consideration. Melo had what? I don't even know how many points Melo averaged. I want to say like 23, 24 around in there. Not. Let me look that up. Carmelo Anthony. What did he average? 22.4 points. All right, so he averaged 22.4 and 6 rebounds, 3 assists. So let's do 22, 6, and 3. Let's do 22, 6, and 3. Now we're gonna compare him to. I'm gonna compare him to Andrew Wiggins. 23.4, 4 rebounds, 2.3 assists. So Wiggins scored more. Wiggins played better defense than Melo probably did, and Wiggins grabbed less boards and assists. Wiggins is 1 overall higher than Melo. When it comes to playing, Dragic is very underrated, guys. You guys don't really understand how good Dragic really is. When it comes down to it, like, honestly, Dragic is probably better than Al Horford. Al Horford, he's good. He's not amazing. He's an all-star type of guy. We'll see if he makes the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he will personally. Goran Dragic, I don't think will make the Hall of Fame. A lot of it's defensively though, guys. Well, I think what you guys fail to understand is that points don't mean everything. Like steals and all that. Steals, they're important. He probably gets a few steals. He probably gets a few blocks. He doesn't score a ton. I think he probably had like 18 points a game this last year. Blocks are important when factoring ratings, but you can't take them. You can't take just stats 100% for everything. Like Avery for being behind Isaiah Thomas. So actually, for a good defender like that, that's not too bad. But he's like Avery Bradley has a higher rating because of his defense. A lot of it's the on-ball defense doesn't have a statistic. Are you a good on-ball defender? Well, how do you know that? Usually it's steals, but even Curry, I think, led the league in steals one year. And we all know Curry's not the most amazing on-ball defender. I think Dragic could make an all-star team this year in the East. So, I'm going to the bathroom real quick, guys. We'll see if this ever finds me a fucking game. Oh, one for the low. Just found me a game, but done. But it didn't. So, yeah, that's cool. And it is still searching. My friend told me Melo retiring with more rings than Kobe. Shit, Melo should be happy if he gets a ring. The thing is, Crowder has that defensive ability. Melo's not a good defender, guys. It's that simple. He's not. I'm just gonna play these weekly challenges, guys, because I need to get these finished anyways, and I can't play Supermax. So. LeBron will heal. LeBron will just. Honestly, LeBron will just fucking heal a little bit, and he'll be fine. He'll be fine. See, like here, like Chandler Parsons' actual rating is a 75, which actually is pretty damn generous, I think, now. Besides Marcus Smart. Gordon Hayward's not a bad defender. I think Gordon Hayward is good. I just don't know if I consider him an amazing offensive player or amazing defensive player. So, Westbrook is hurt. How the fuck is Westbrook hurt? Like, Al Horford will play some. No, like, Wade is gonna be starting. Like, they've already announced that, dude. Pretty much. I mean, LeBron said he would make sure that he got a starting spot. Hurt knee. He's probably just like a soreness. It's not even like probably a serious. I doubt it's a serious thing. I bet it's just he's sore. He's sore. No shooting. The only Melo I see getting a ring is LaMelo. Oh boy. Oh boy. Clay. All right. Butler right now. What? If you had to take okay, so Giannis or Butler, I don't know. Probably Giannis, to be honest. To be honest. I'm cringy. No, I mean, honestly, like you could probably, like I would honestly probably take Giannis because Giannis has a higher ceiling than what Butler does, to me at least. Giannis is what, 22, 23, maybe 24? I don't even know how old he is. He's got to be about 24. Well, that's Wiggins. Don't matter, Kyrie snagging. But yeah, I mean, if in all honesty, I would probably take Giannis just because of his higher ceiling. If there were a trade where the Wolves were able to trade Jimmy Butler for Giannis straight up, we would be taking a huge fucking W. Ziggy, didn't you say that shit yesterday? Like, that shit was cringy as fuck, too. I mean, there's not much for a preseason this year anyways, so I don't see why you would. I don't know. Melo or Robert Covington? Covington, for sure. If I was the girl. Yo, if like Supermax would work, that'd be fucking great. I don't know. I don't want to play these challenges on stream. Like, I find them boring, but I want to stream. That's the thing. Said Wade starting like LeBron. There's a bunch of sources saying that he'll start. LeBron said that if he comes, he'll make sure that he starts. He'll bring JR off the bench, which is. Oh, dude, I'm planning on watching the Wolves preseason game because I think I'll miss a little bit of it. God, when does it start actually? Like, cause on Saturday I work until 7:30, so I'll be home easily by 8. I don't know. If it's at 8 or 9, I want to say the first game starts at 7. I want to say the Wolves are after that, and I'm trying to remember who they're playing. Have you ever heard of some shit so real? OKC's better than Minnesota. I'm not denying that shit. I'm not denying that one bit. But when it comes to an actual playoff, like actually like the playoffs and everything, a 7-game series, I think we could take them. I think regular season, they're going to be better. I think by playoff time, I think the Wolves will be better. That I have made these songs for you. Oh, I thought they were going to make that. Ziggy, I know, bro. Nah, like in all honesty, we'd throw probably Taj on Melo. Actually, probably throw Taj on PG. Throw Butler on Westbrook, and then throw Wiggs on Melo. Works out pretty well on NBA TV. It's 10 Eastern, so I bet it'll be 9 my time. I think that's how, and it's on there'll be Fox Sports Go or Fox Sports North will have it on there, so that's what I watch all my stuff on. So I pray the Lord my soul to take. I think there's going to be like 4 teams at the very bottom of the Eastern Conference. Like the worst teams in the Western Conference are probably going to be like Phoenix, Phoenix, LA maybe. We'll see what LA does. That's an interesting team. The Kings again. I think the Grizzlies are going to miss the playoffs. I think they've lost too many crucial pieces that they had last year in Zach Randolph and then again in Vince Carter. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, you're going to put Teague on Roberson. Like, Roberson's, what, 6'6"? Teague is, what, like 6'2"? Like, you don't have to... Like, Teague is probably our... I'm not going to say he's our worst defender. I would say he's a better defender than Cat. I don't know if he is better than Wiggins. And I think Wiggins can focus on defense a little bit more. So... But yeah, like you could honestly just throw like Teague on Roberson, and he's not an offensive threat. Like that's the whole deal. Is he's not offensively a threat, so you don't need to worry about him too much. Unless he really develops, which I've seen crazier shit, but I mean, I don't see that happening. He don't make the playoffs. The Knicks will be interesting to see. I'm not 100% sure if the Knicks will make the playoffs. We'll see. I think the Heat are damn near guaranteed if they continue to perform the way they did last year. I don't think they really. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they really lost anything huge. I think Willie Reed, is that his name? Willie Reed, I think he's about the only thing they lost, but they got Kelly Olynyk. They still got their main pieces, so. Come on, banging threes. I'm sure, man. I'm sure. Like, that's what I thought. I thought the only person they lost was Willie Reed, and then they got Olynyk, which that's going in the right direction. If Justice Winslow could be healthy, if Dion Waiters can remain healthy, and if he can improve his numbers, I don't see why he wouldn't be able to be an all-star type of guy. How they couldn't, like, Whiteside is your rim protector. Dragic is a guy that he can lead your team pretty well. He'd have no all-stars. He'd have 3 guys that are potential all-stars though. You have to look at what they're going to do. Nobody expected Dion Waiters to actually play as well as he did this last year. Whiteside, I don't think Whiteside gets the respect that he deserves as a center in the league. But granted, Cat doesn't get respect, so why would Whiteside, to be honest? I haven't seen anything on him, so I can't even comment on that, Levi. But Tyler Johnson's pretty damn solid too. I think the problem that the Heat have though is, you know, if they're gonna be a systematic team. They're gonna be a systematic team. I think Eric Spoelstra is a genius of a coach. I think he's a great coach. I've said that for a while. I think he's a great coach, and I think LeBron made him look like shit. But yeah. Dude, Genie, I had gotten a report from on my phone from Bleacher Report saying that, pretty much saying that LeBron reached out to Wade and said that if he comes to Cleveland, he'll start. Dragic 25. I mean, he had a solid season this year. 25 though. I could maybe see 22, 23. He averaged like 20 this last year. If Deion Waiters can average 20 to 22, I don't think that's unrealistic. Whiteside just needs to be a little bit of post offense, I guess. Yeah. Oh my God. Wigs. I don't know. I can't honestly say that he would. I honestly don't think I could agree with that. And he could have started. I think the reason why he went to Cleveland is so he can play with LeBron again. And that's his best place to go in chances of getting another ring. Because he's not going to Golden State. You already fucking know he's not. Yeah, but you got to understand that Dwayne Wade, he might need to play as the one. But that doesn't mean he's going to play the backup one. And you just acquired him. Like, you deadass just acquired him. You can't really expect him to just, okay, like, here you go. You gotta bring him in. You can't just throw him on top of the fucking fire and be like, okay, here you go. If he guaranteed wanted his, if he wanted a guaranteed fourth ring, he would have gone to Golden State. But that, I think, would have hurt his career. People wouldn't have taken that final ring seriously, I don't think. But that's just me. That's true too. Tyronn Lue ain't shit to Cleveland. If D Wade was smart, he would have signed like a 2-year, like $5 million deal for Golden State. Wade wouldn't play on Golden State. My ass, he wouldn't. Fuck, if Dwayne Wade were on the Wolves, he'd be coming off the bench, but he would play. He'd play. And dab, lean and dab. Still a ring. Ring's a ring. People don't want to count KD's ring, but it's a ring. To be honest, though, like, probably Dwayne Wade's most meaningful ring is going to be his 06 ring. Him being the #1 guy and getting the ring, like, that's what's going to, that's honestly his biggest thing. That's going to be probably his most important ring. I mean, shit. I would expect nothing else from you, Levi. Like, if the Wolves don't win the finals, I kind of hope the Warriors do. Just because I'd love to see LeBron with a 3-6 finals record. Like, that'd be fucking funny. How you guys many finals losses as MJ has wins, and yet you're the GOAT? Okay, I guess. Like, tell me how that fucking works. Nah, he doesn't bitch around Billy Donovan, but I really do think that the Cavs are better already this year than they were last year, though. Like, I really think they have a better roster already. Yeah. Oh, bro, I'm a Heat fan. Bitch, my ass. You're a LeBron fan. You ain't no fucking Heat fan. Cash, you ain't no fucking Cavs fan. You are a LeBron fan. Both you two are LeBron dick riders. You guys are the fucking prime example of a LeBron dick rider. Like, it don't matter what fucking team they play for. I honestly think Los only became a LeBron fan when he played for Miami. I think he was a D Wade fan until then, but I think it's just the popular way to go now that he's on the Cavs. So like there's a point where I can allow you to be biased. Like, okay, you're biased, but like when you start saying dumb shit because you're so biased, like that's where I'm gonna call you out. That's where I'm gonna have an issue with it. So that's how I see it, at least. Like, it's honestly funny. Like, you see, like, a lot of what LeBron fans will do is they will make up statistics. They will make shit up. Oh no, he hasn't been. He says he is, but he's really not. Like, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm a Wolves fan. Always been a Wolves fan. I'm a little bit of a Warriors fan just because I enjoy watching them. I'm a Wolves fan because that's my home team. Like, I grew up a Wolves fan. Always been that. But like right now, I enjoy watching the Warriors because they're enjoyable to watch. What do Wolves fans do? Cry that KG never won us a ring. That's about it, man. That's about what we do. And we talk about, oh, how this team can actually be a contender in probably 2-3 years. Yo, what? Bro, what the? It didn't give me... Bro. Fuck that. Tyronn Lue don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He got his ass kicked in the finals and he was laughing. Like, Tyronn Lue don't know what he's fucking doing. They just, like, the Cavs deadass just needed somebody to fucking fill that spot. Like, he had no idea what he was doing. He just took the position. He'll never win a Coach of the Year just because he's fucking dumb. Doesn't know how to fucking coach. I could coach better than him. I got you, man. No, I'm guaranteeing Dwayne Wade will start. Because be honest, who's better, Dwayne Wade or J.R. Smith? Wade. Like, I don't know how you can, like, deadass give me a fucking L for that. Like, that's bullshit, man. Would you be acting extra? I fucking completed this. Glad I get to do it again. Fucking stupid, man. This game is broken as fuck. can't finish domination together. I'm just doing well, dog. I'm starting Dwayne Wade just because he's the better player. Like, there's no denying it. Dwayne Wade is the better player. JR can hit threes. Dwayne Wade isn't a good three-point shooter, but, I mean, he can play defense. He's a slasher. He's still a good ball handler. He's a good passer. Like, he's just more valuable. Having JR come off the bench isn't a bad thing, though. Like, putting J.R. Smith back as a bench player, like, he won a Sixth Man of the Year award. Like, putting him in the situation where he's going to be coming off the bench, like, that's not a bad thing. It's like some of these people honestly think that having, like, D. Wade start is a terrible thing. It's like, how is that a bad thing whatsoever? There's no doubt that that's going to happen to me. So
Out of bounds, Minneapolis takes possession. For Minneapolis, Towns, he's checked in for Shaq. Ori comes in for Porzingis. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Steph Curry. Memphis also making some changes. Tyreek Evans is checked in for Chandler Parsons.
oh, I almost guarantee that the Warriors are still going to win a championship this year, unless injuries happen. Nike NBA jerseys? I have no idea, man. You going to buy me one? Why you over there looking at me? I damn near guarantee though that Golden State wins another ring this year just because of their pace. I'm telling you, it's their pace. The Cavs are one of the oldest teams in the league. Like, D-Wade's 34, LeBron's 32, Rose is like 28, Isaiah Thomas is 29, Channing Frye is old as dirt, so is Richard Jefferson, JR is in his 30s. Like, put that team together, like, I don't know, shit, 4 or 5 years ago? Oh my God. Oh my God. You got a godly team. Still a good team. I just don't think there's really anything that can happen. Like, besides maybe picking up like a Russell Westbrook or like a Steph, like somebody that's not on the Warriors as a superstar, like picking up Giannis, picking up Westbrook, picking up DeMarcus Cousins, even like picking up a guy that they're such they're like a superstar level player. That's about the only thing I can honestly say like that will probably elevate the Cavs over the Warriors. But still, that my point is that there's very few people in the league that you can honestly tell me that they will make the Cavs, like, guaranteed. If you get this one player, you will be better than the Warriors. I can't see it. You have 2 MVPs there. Granted, you have 2 MVPs technically on the Cavs, but I mean, you've got Derrick Rose, who isn't an MVP type of player anymore. If you were to put, I mean, maybe Marc Gasol could be honestly an extra piece that you get. That he's a transcendent type of guy. He can be that guy that literally elevates you to that level. I just don't see there being anybody out there that they're that player. Like if you put Rudy Gobert or Hassan Whiteside or somebody like that they're a rim protector on the Cavs, that would be huge for them. That'd be huge. But I don't see anybody like that left. Because like Gobert's not leaving Utah. I don't see that happening at least. Tristan Thompson's not like, I don't know how Tristan Thompson can honestly run the 5. I don't think Andre Drummond is useful. I don't think Andre Drummond's all that good, to be honest. Like Tristan Thompson, you're what, 6'9"? You're a center. All you do is rebound and block shots. But even then, like, you can be shut down completely. Like Andre Drummond, yes, he might be a good rebounder. He's not a good rim protector. Rebounding is literally the only thing Andre Drummond can do. He's an amazing rebounder. That's about it. Maj, what's up, man? The Cavs could use a guy like AD. They trade away Love and find a way to get Anthony Davis. But even then, like, as the Pelicans, why would you trade Anthony Davis away right now? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. The Cavs probably could get a decent offer. And honestly, I think the Pelicans need to honestly be like, hey, you know what? Boogie ain't working out. Cavs, give us that #1 pick, give us Kevin Love, and we'll give you DeMarcus Cousins. Then you guys can finish out your season. You guys can finish it out. If you guys win a ring, Boogie will be a champion. He'll probably stick around with you guys. And then if not, then you guys just completely blow everything up. Okafor does not work in the league today. Like, the NBA's like failed on Okafor. I've seen like a bunch of articles on it, like the fact that pretty much Jahlil Okafor had amazing post moves. What center in the league right now do you consider like the top 2 centers in the league? Karl-Anthony Towns and DeMarcus Cousins. I think we can agree with that. Those guys have the 3-point shot. Those guys are the new era of centers. Like, Okafor doesn't have that 3-ball like the other guys do. Love him first pick for Blake. But even AD, like, there's problems with Anthony Davis as well. He's very ball dominant. He's been fairly ball dominant in his career. Granted, he's never really had a good teammate. The best teammate he's had has been DeMarcus, and other than that, honestly, Drew Holiday? Like, what other good teammates has he had? I don't think so, man. I'm having a hard time because, honestly, like, Draymond is an amazing defensive player. Draymond could probably do some work on Anthony Davis. You got, like, you can't just, like, oh, you got all these amazing players, put them together and whatever. You also got to look at it as the fact of who are they matching up against. I look at a lot of matchups. And because let's be honest, who can guard Golden State where their 1 through 3 can all drop 30 on you a night? They all really can. How are you going to stop that? With the Cavs, like, Dwayne Wade ain't dropping 30 on you on a nightly basis anymore. He's not that. He'll probably do 20. Like, Clay can get hot, go off. KD can easily drop 30. Curry easily drop 30. Like, how many guys, like Dwayne Wade, he's not that guy anymore. He can't do that anymore. LeBron probably could. Isaiah Thomas probably could. Rose isn't doing that shit. Love ain't doing that anymore. Like, Draymond ain't doing that. Oh, yeah. Like, Curry could easily drop 20 on you in a quarter. Clay has dropped, like, 30-some... has had like 30 some plus in a quarter. Like KD like dropping like 40 points. Like, okay, he dropped 40 again. Like, KD's one of the purest scorers in the fucking league. They can't start JaVale because JaVale is terrible defending a pick and roll. He steps up too much. Like, that's the problem with JaVale. JaVale is a great rim protector. He's dumb at... Honestly, JaVale McGee is an off-brand of DeAndre Jordan. Dumb athletic, rim protector, can catch lobs and all that. Except DJ is great at defending a pick and roll. JaVale just can't do it. And neither of them have jump shots, really. Unless JaVale actually has a jumper like he's kind of been practicing. But I don't know how true I don't really know how true that is. Like, Dwight Howard was said to have a decent three or a jump shot now, and we see what he did this last year. Yeah, and the thing is, too, people forget about coaches. People forget about systems. The Warriors have one of the best systems in the league. They make it seem like the Warriors don't have a fucking amazing system. A lot of people think that, oh, Steve Kerr just inherited a great team. I honestly think Steve Kerr was the piece that put them into a championship team. Yes, they had great players on their roster. Curry had a great improvement in his first MVP season, the first time they won a ring. Draymond had a great playoff season. I didn't realize how good Draymond really was until that playoffs. I think the Cavs can maybe draw it out to 6 now, but I don't think they win it. Granted, this is all before injuries. Like, obviously, if like Isaiah Thomas never comes back this season, I take the Warriors 100%. If LeBron somehow gets injured, Kevin Love gets injured, Tristan Thompson gets injured, one of those guys gets injured, one of their bigs gets injured, they're fucked. Like, really, who do they have? So that's what it really comes down to for me. Cat thrown down. Right, I see you. I just don't really think there's a team that can beat the Warriors right now, and I don't think they're gonna get. I don't think they're gonna get like Curry isn't gonna end a 6-time NBA champion. I think he could very easily become a 4-time NBA champion, maybe a 5, but I don't think he's gonna become a 6 or a 7-time champion. And like some people just honestly think they're that dominant, and honestly there will be a point where they fall off. Because Curry's what, 29? KD's 28, 29. Dre and Clay are 26. I know that. But say in 5 years, Curry's gonna be 34. He's not gonna be as quick. KD's not gonna be as quick. Like they're gonna lose some speed. So I don't think they're gonna be that dominant. I think in about 2-3 years. I'll say about 3 years they're gonna be done with their dominance. Cantor averages 25 points per game, 14 per 36. Melo averages 23. Yeah, because Melo starts. Cantor has come off the bench pretty much every fucking season. Nah, they didn't win it, but they got a decent return on it. And then plus on top of that, they got Doug McDermott. Dougie McBuckets is a guy that I would love to see come to Minnesota. Yeah, I thought it was pretty even. I don't think there was really a winner or a loser. I think the Knicks got rid of Melo, got rid of that cancerous part of their roster pretty much. And honestly, I consider Melo to be cancerous in New York at this point. I think he really did waste his prime of his career because he forced an issue. I think with the situation he's in now, it's going to be a lot better for him. But you also, like, you can't take the per 36 to be accurate, because if you got 20 points, like, people are going to be like, oh shit, you have 20 points, we got to defend you better. Like, you can't take it just, oh, if he would play this many more minutes, he would be averaging whatever. It doesn't quite work out that way. But I think Cantor will, obviously, he'll have higher averages when it comes to playing in New York. Part of that's because with the rebounds, it'll be, well, he's not having Westbrook steal them from him. And then, as well as, he's going to be a starter most likely. That's my guess. I don't know. Exactly. That's why I figured. I just think it's dumb that Dwayne Wade can't wear number 3. That's the thing I'm actually upset with. That he's not wearing number 3. Like, I always called Isaiah Thomas IT4, and now he's IT3, which is fucking weird. Like, you're trying to be like a Chris Paul type of motherfucker. Like, I don't know. He's wearing number 9. Isaiah Thomas has number 3 since he was traded there before. I'm wondering if there's like a certain challenge that I need to do for this, and that's why I maybe didn't get it the first time.
Here's Anthony, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
No defender is going to have a shot against that kind of
Chill.
tall to stop that close to the rim.
Chill. Melo, like, I think people overrate Melo at this point. Like, oh, he's more than the 63rd best player in the league. Like, you guys got to understand that Kobe Bryant was at that in his last season. Like, Kobe wasn't that good in his final season. Like, he was good. He was giving them, 18 points a game? But he wasn't, like, he wasn't Kobe like what we knew. Like, we had watched for the rest of his fucking career. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, Wade is Wade. He was still productive this last year. I don't even know if I can put him top 30. There's some players on that list though that's like, how are you gonna give them, like, how are you gonna rank them higher? Like Lonzo Ball was literally like the spot ahead of him. Like, how are you gonna honestly put Lonzo Ball ahead of Melo when Lonzo hasn't played a single fucking minute in the NBA? I don't think rookies should even be on that list. Yeah, like I didn't have to do anything for that challenge. I just had to fucking win it. Let's try Supermax again, guys. If we do, we can probably play a game or two. Beyond. Hey. You need, like, yeah, you can take per 36 numbers, but you honestly have to take in consideration as well of what do they do when they're out there. Nope. Shit ain't working. He would Alfredo. Harden's the 8th best. Obviously, that list is skewed a little bit. It's a little fucked, but I mean, I don't think it's too incredibly off. Because I probably had LeBron at 1, KD at 2, Kawhi at 3, like Westbrook at 4, Curry 5. I don't know. Like Harden probably. I would honestly. I think Curry can maybe be considered better than Harden. Maybe it's a debatable one. I think people are going to also argue that Curry's got a better supporting cast around him, which is debatable. Like if you even take MVP Curry. You take Curry when he won the first ring. And compare that to Harden right now. Like, what did Curry have on his team? Like, Bogut, solid center. Good big. I'm not going to deny that. Like, he didn't have KD. Draymond was not Defensive Player of the Year. Clay was probably a better shooter than, to be honest, but I don't know if Clay was the defender that he is now. Maybe he was. I don't know. I can maybe understand the Giannis. I can maybe understand that one. That one's not too incredibly dumb for me. Yo, Shaq, you have a 99 dunk tendency. Yet you did a fucking layup. What the fuck? CP3 though is no. There's no way CP3 is better than Harden. I guarantee to you, if you were to trade Harden and trade CP3, you would get a hell of a lot more back for James Harden than you would for Chris Paul. Teams would offer a hell of a lot more for Harden than they would for Chris Paul. Cavs bench improved. I mean, don't really know what else to say about it. It's improved. It's what they've needed, and they need to actually use this bench the whole year. They need to not constantly like change shit up because, oh, well, this player's available. Let's go get him. Like, get your team, get it set, and go with it. You don't see the Warriors making a ton of mid-season acquisitions, or you don't see teams making a lot of those. Unless you're like a rebuilding team. Like a contending team, they need to play with each other the whole fucking year. That's what needs to happen. Is AD a top 7 player? Maybe top 10. Probably. I'll take that. Perkins ain't bad. He ain't bad. He's a little old, but he ain't bad. Pop it up. Did they cut Perkins? I heard they were cutting like their rookie or whatever. As far as I know. Porzingis, what the fuck are you doing? Why did I hear that they cut one of their rookies to bring Wade in? I mean, look at the team that he started on. He started on the team that had Westbrook, whoever the fuck you guys ran at the 2, KD at the 3, Ibaka at the 4, Perkins at the 5, and then you had James Harden as your 6th man. Like, I don't expect Perkins to do much besides actually grab a fucking rebound every now and then that's about it, honestly. Like, that's honestly all I fucking expect him to do. Like, Porzingis, get off of that guy. Quit being stuck to him. Like, fucking dumb shit is why I'm losing this game. There we go. Finally got a fucking green. Ricky was a two-way contract. They have to waive a player from main roster, which is Perkins. I got you, man. Makes sense. Joel Embiid can't win rookie. What? Huh? It's one of the most random ass. Wait, he can? Is it something that he has to play like half of the games? Yo, can I hit a fucking shot, 2K? Like, wide open, good release on it, miss. My dude. Porzingis, I need you to get your fat ass off of that dude. Good release, wide open, misses. Bruh. NBA draft lottery reform pass. OKC voted no in Dallas. Abstained. NBA needed 3/4 majority for passage. Okay. I was just looking at that shit. Like, I've never seen that. Like, my dude, can I hit some of these shots, please? Like, 2K, quit being fucking dumb. I'm down by 10. I was down by 8 going into this game. I literally am missing wide open shots. I'm missing great releases. Like, that last shot by Clay, I'll maybe agree it doesn't need to fall. Like, that shot right there. Misses. Misses. I mean, Embiid very well could if he plays majority of the games. I think that's the only thing that kept him from winning it this year, to be honest. Like, I firmly believe that that's the only reason why he has not won, that he didn't win Rookie of the Year this last year. That falls, okay. Fucking set a screen, dumbass. I love how they play fucking perfect defense on a screen. Can I fucking do something, 2K? Not every fucker is gonna clamp this shit out of me. God damn. Heat challenge is bullshit, man. It's not even fucking difficult. All you gotta do is fucking outscore them. Yet they must have turned this difficulty up to fucking Hall of Fame, and you're not allowed to hit a fucking shot unless you're taking a fucking dunk. Like, that must be the only thing, because I have missed a layup this game. I'm yet to miss a dunk, but it wouldn't surprise me if I did. Like, oh my god, he's hanging the fucking ball up there. I never reached in. I never fucking reached in there. I'm controlling Melo, and why does he reach? I don't steal that. Nope, okay. I love how Whiteside out rebounds Shaq there. I just fucking love it. Like, oh my god, get off of my fucking cock! That is the most fucking retarded ass screen I think I have ever seen in my god. I missed a dunk. I've missed every fucking shot. Can I fucking restart this shit? I don't want to play this anymore. It's bullshit. I'm getting fucked over by 2K. You can't even win a fucking solo challenge because of 2K's dumb shit. God, 2K, you're fucking retarded. Oh, I love how Whiteside makes a perfect fucking pass there. No, he's not. This fucking game is retarded. Alright, I'm quitting this one. I would fucking throw this controller, but I'm not throwing a fucking... It's fucking retarded, bro. You can't do anything. Shaq literally fucking pokes him on his screen. That's all his screen is. Just a little, just poke. Like, that's all that shit is. That's all the fucking screen is. It's just him fucking poking him. Doesn't set a fucking screen. No. Just nudges him. And then I can't, you don't set a screen, I get no spacing. It kills my spacing. It's fucking dumb, bro. And then I got wide open shots of Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and Kyrie Irving. Miss all of them. I can't hit them. Only 36 assists his whole career. Wow. I deadass want to look that up now. He averages 0.4 assists for his fucking career. Wow. Oh my god. Deadass, his first season in Miami, he averaged 0.1 assists a game. He played 48 games. Second season, he averaged 0.4. This last season, he averaged 0.7. Oh my god, this game is retarded.
Minneapolis trails by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of
Porzingis wide open. Slightly early. Wide open. Brick.
the floor for Minneapolis. Steph Curry's out there with Thompson. And there's Porzingis. And there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Anthony in at the 3.
No, do not unban Oza. That fuckstick can stay banned.
Back to Curry. Screen by Porzingis. Launches it.
Good release. Wide open. Brick. Like you can't make a shot. You deadass cannot make a shot. Hangs the ball. The ball is hanging out there. Like Okay. Like I don't give a fuck what your steal rating is. If that ball is just hanging out there, my god.
Curry against Dragic. They set the pick. There's Winslow. That one off the back iron and out. And Minneapolis has possession. Trailing here by 8. The feed to O'Neal. Curry dishes to Anthony. Over in the corner, Porzingis.
Good release, wide open. Finally, I fucking hit a shot.
Porzingis has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Minneapolis. Dragic against Curry. Right side a screen. Over Thompson. And he can't bank that one in.
Third straight miss to start the half. But it's still early. No need to panic.
Curry.
That should have been a fucking green, but whatever.
Doubt that was a defensive mistake. You gotta have a guy on him at all times.
Now here's Dragic.
He said he's gonna boot offline. Fucking do it.
Likely to change. And
Fucking do it.
Oh, well, they got
You boot me offline,
eased up after missing the first 3 shots of the half.
I'll maybe send you money when you're in prison.
4-point game. A shot
Maybe. Probably not. Probably not though.
and another 3 for Minneapolis.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half. Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
Thompson against Waiters. Shaq with some nice D.
They are a lousy 1 for 5 for the half. They need to find a way to get it going.
Curry attacking. Out to Thompson. The tray. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 6 points for Klay Thompson.
Always open 3.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking felony, man.
Really been the driving
5
force.
to 10 years. You can't tamper with people's internet connections.
And here is Waiters.
I had a friend from high school that he kept doing that shit, and he had the cops show up to his place one day.
3-point play.
It's 5 to 10 years. It's a felony. And honestly, it's so fucking easy to track how you do it.
Miami
For casual people like us, unless he's got like so many fucking firewalls that he can do whatever the fuck he wants, which would be damn near impossible for. I'd be very impressed if he did.
right wing.
Oh yeah, Convey. I kind of saw a little bit about that.
Green. It's Dragic with the drive. It's hauled in by Minneapolis.
But yeah, you can go to prison for tampering with people's internet connections. My friend from high school, he had the police show up to his house one day, and he's like, "What's going on?" And his mom like flipped shit. It's easy to track. Like literally, all I would have to do is be like, "Yeah, this is his Twitch account. Like, this is the name of his Twitch account. This is the name of his Twitter account. Like, I know what his Twitter account is. Like, I don't take that shit lightly. Like, you dead ass, like, I dead ass could like have him, like, it could be something as simple as, okay, you booted my internet offline. I know you literally said you're gonna do it. They can go in they have systems where they can figure out like who exactly did what on like what internet connections. And if you did it, like, you can do it through Twitch. And like, if they don't believe that you said that, like, literally Twitch by law, when you make a Twitch account, you have to sign that like terms and conditions that you agree to. Like, you literally, it's crazy because you can literally be like, hey, the government has all the rights basically. If there's anything that happens on the internet and you agreed to if you agreed to any terms and conditions that basically say that if any, like, for any legal purposes, Twitch has the ability to give any sort of legal documents, like, they have to give it to the government. They have to give it to the police officers. They have to, within like a certain amount of time. Like, it's just dumb. Like, honestly, like, oh my god, I needed to have this better ranking on a video game. That's what like my friend did. He was booting people off of League play on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. He was doing that so he could get a higher rank. Pretty much as soon as the cops showed up, he never did that again. He would boot people's internet connections offline. All you need to know is your own IP address, and then literally you could just boot. You can boot everybody else off, even your fucking teammates. You can boot them off. Yo, Mo, what's up, man? I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. I think the Cavs could use that maybe towards the end of the year. I'm thinking if they're towards the trade deadline. I think that's when if they trade it, I think that's when they will trade it. I mean, otherwise, I don't know. They very well could. I've seen that pick as a couple things. You know, they win the finals this year. They get another ring. LeBron stays. LeBron's not leaving if they get another ring. Dwayne Wade stays. Rose stays. IT3 stays. You know, all those guys stay. All their guys that are on like their last year of their contract, all of them stay. Then from there, hey, I've got this top pick over the summer. Hey, you know, give us whoever. What's your rank on my team? I'm like 840 something. Like, I've tried playing Supermax. I'm just playing a challenge here. This is just a challenge. But I've tried playing Supermax, and it will not connect me with somebody. I cannot play a game. So I'm just playing these challenges. I don't think I'm going to my parents' house tonight. I think I'll wait till tomorrow. Yes. What? I don't either. But you going to work right now? I'm not leaving until tomorrow, so. Cause my mom's like, let's just have you drive straight to Robbins tomorrow. Cause I'm not getting off work at 3:30 anyways. Yeah. So it's not like. Oh, you poor thing. I'm sorry to hear that. How about you fuck off? I suppose. Fry Shumpert, 2 expiring contracts and the Nets pick for Boogie. I was even saying something as simple as Love. Like, Love and, if you want to get rid of Shumpert, do it. If you want, you could literally throw Love in that pick and then call it good. Like, that could honestly be something that's tempting. I used to get out of school at 3 o'clock. It was like 2:55 is, like 2:55 technically. And then, 3 o'clock, the second bell ring to, let the buses go. So, you deadass had, 5 minutes to go from your class to your locker to the bus, if you were taking the bus, that is. Yeah, I'm not afraid to die. It's too much for a rental. You got to look at it this way. If they win a ring, Boogie's not leaving. If they don't win a ring, everybody's leaving and they're starting over. They're going to literally sign some bums. They're going to rebuild. That's what they're going to do. So it's really not. That's the same thing that the Thunder are doing with Paul George. It's a 1-year rental. If it works out, it works out. If not, they're probably gonna lose Westbrook. Melo will be on contract for another year, but Melo's not gonna bring them to the playoffs. So they're gonna get a top pick anyways. It's all. And you're gonna have to give them something. You can't just oh, we're gonna give you guys a shit ton of contracts because the Pelicans are still trying to make the playoffs too. The Pelicans are still trying to make something too. Because that might not bring any interest in. Love, he'll have some interest at least. Channing Frye, he's old as dirt. All he can do is shoot threes. Can't play no fucking defense. What can Iman Shumpert do? He hasn't done jack shit since New York. You're basically just getting rid of these players and giving them that pick. And I'm sorry, but DeMarcus Cousins is worth a lot more than just a top 3 pick. So he very easily could get K-Love. I don't give a fuck if Oza says he's sorry. He's fucked up way too many times. There's a point where it's no matter what you say, it don't fucking matter. It doesn't change shit. After you scam so much, I have covered his ass so much. I've put my reputation on the line. I've him and Pat's Revenge Tour. I have put my reputation on the line for those guys so fucking much that they scam so fucking much that it's at the point where it's I can't even do anything for him. How he's a rental? Because at the same time you can't just think of it from a Cavs standpoint. Both teams have to get something in return. Say you're the Pelicans. You're Shumpert and Frye, they're not shit. They have no value. They really don't. That pick has a lot of value, but that's a maybe. That player might turn into something. Kevin Love is a surefire all-star type of player right here, right now. You're right. It doesn't have a lot of value, but you could get absolutely nothing back, or you could at least get Kevin Love back. That's what it comes down to. And then from there, Channing Frye can run the 4 for you on a team that's ass, or for a team that's good and they can make the playoffs yet. Frye could easily run the 4. He's not a 5. He's not made for that shit. If you're the Pelicans, you don't take that deal. You're dumb if you do. Why trade Love and not Tristan Thompson? Backup center? I don't know. Tristan Thompson has more value, though. I mean, you could try doing Tristan Thompson. If I'm the Pelicans, I don't bite on that, though. Because Tristan Thompson's all right. But really, Anthony Davis is going to do the same exact thing that Tristan Thompson is going to do, and he's going to do more. Tristan Thompson isn't going to give you more than 15 points a night. Like, honestly, I think he averaged like 10 points this last year. And that's with good players on his team. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he would maybe put 15 up. Really, he's a rebounder. Like, that's about what he does. He grabs boards. D-Wade going to play point. D-Wade could easily play the one. And that very well could happen, but you know the Cavs could very well give them a decent deal just because they know that they're trying to get this deal done. They see potential in him. Iman Shumpert's going down. He's declining. He's not becoming better. How much does your team cost you? Like hardly anything. Because in all honesty, like I've pulled packs, I've gotten players, and I've sold those players and went out and got the players that I actually wanted. That's more so what I've done. Why wouldn't they trade for him? If he's on the trade block, if he's on the trade block, why wouldn't you go get him? You need another star player. You need to have that. They really need to have like that four-star lineup to really compete with the Warriors. And if they don't win, but convey it also comes down to this: the Pelicans can be like, hey, yo, we know you got that top pick. We know you got that top pick, and it doesn't matter what your record is. You can literally give us that top pick because it's going to be a top 3 almost guaranteed. It's for sure guaranteed a top 5. The Pelicans be like, hey, we're going to make you an offer and tell us what you think. I don't consider that a big 4. I think they'll trade Love. That's me. What do I need to do for this? Just known for winning basketball and made some moves. New direction in the off season. It's time to show the get a victory and claim your reward. Well, fuck. Do I have anything in the auction block? I didn't think I was selling anything. Can we? I don't have time for a Supermax game anymore. Let's try to get this. Just get this real quick. That'll be useful to get that challenge token, whatever. It sucks, bro. I mean, that's kind of AIDS that they're running. It's pretty damn AIDS that they're running D-Wade at the 3. I mean, the main thing for me on this is at least it's 0-0. Like, it's not like I'm getting thrown in. .2K, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what they could honestly like try to go with. That pisses me off. Shervin, what's up, man? Convey, I'm gonna hold you to that, man. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that's me. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if they will. They very well could. I don't know if they will, though. Yo, how long are these quarters, though? 4 minutes? I can handle that. Yeah, I just realized that Chris Dunn was wearing number 32. Like, that is an ugly ass number on a fucking on a guard. 32 on a guard is ugly as shit, dude. Like, that is so fucking ugly. And Juan. Oh yeah, if they can get it without losing, if they can find a way to get Boogie without getting rid of those guys like Kevin Love or Tristan Thompson, like that's a W. Like that's a great deal. But will they? And I want to point out that it seems like nobody ever gets the deal done who was expected. Like Kevin Love or what? Okay. Like with DeMarcus Cousins, nobody expected the Pelicans to get him. Like people were expecting the Celtics or the Cavs or somebody else. Like they weren't expecting the Pelicans to get him. Like when it comes to Jimmy Butler, they're expecting again the Celtics, the Cavs, like somebody like that. They weren't expecting the Timberwolves. With Paul George, Celtics, Cavs, like they're talking about those guys, like, and then the Thunder pull it out of their ass. People are expecting Melo to go to Houston or Portland or something like that. Winds up in fucking OKC as well. Like, I got the Warriors winning the title easy, man. Yo, did I just gain a sub and not realize it? There it is. I was like, wow, dude, like, my sub number went up one, but I didn't get a sub notification. King Just, I appreciate that sub, man. 4 fucking months? Hot diggity damn. You had PS4? No, I'm on the Xbox, man. I actually just got like a brand new Scuff controller. It's like, it's green. Like literally what you guys can't see is lime green. Like it's literally lime green and blue. It's like a fucking, you know the Wolves like alternate jerseys, like the lime green ones? That's what my thought was for this controller. Like I spent way too much on it, but I love this controller so far. Your buddy is back? What? Huh? Huh? Yeah, you gotta get rid of, you gotta look at numbers too. You can't just look at what looks good on paper. and what would work. You got to look at the number side of contracts. How are they going to work out and everything? Gas pedal, gas pedal. Come on, Wiggs. Son of a bitch. Okay. Yeah, we gotta update one thing real quick. Yo, guys, so I'm thinking. I've been thinking. It's a crazy thing. So I was originally planning on going back to my parents' house tonight because my sister is moving tomorrow. She got a house, so I'm helping her move. And my thought was that I was gonna leave to go to my parents' house tonight, and then whatever. But now my thought is I'm not leaving until tomorrow. I'm thinking of playing some Call of Duty Zombies, to be honest. Tonight, maybe some park, depending on who's all on for the guys that I normally run with. But Marcus Hall, people forget about Marcus Hall too. Yo, Caspi, get your fucking Croatian ass out of my way. I don't even know what the fuck you are. Dude, I love the green jerseys. I love those jerseys. That's what I've been saying. I think the Grizzlies need to rebuild. They lost Zach Randolph. They lost Vince Carter. And all that. So I think they need to be in a rebuild. Carlo, what's up, man? I try. You're fucking biased as shit. I might be biased too. I love this controller though. Honestly, I think it looks dope as hell. I need to I don't know. I'm thinking about buying a whole new desk and everything because this desk I have, it's all right, but it's the back of it's bent up. So my monitor, I have all my monitors. I have 4 monitors on my desk, guys. I have them all mounted to the back of my desk. Well, the back of my desk is bent up because something with a fucking screw in it wouldn't go in right. So I'm tempted to get a new desk and completely revamp my kind of setup. Get a new desk and all that. I'll probably wait till my next paycheck, obviously, but even then, I don't know if that'll happen then. I need to get this other job lined up. I love this part. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign. I like that. Oh, I am almost guaranteed it's gonna be a top 5 pick. I almost guarantee it. Almost guarantee it. I do work at Best Buy. It's just my boss is a fucking cunt. And I told her okay, so I'm not, obviously you guys probably know I'm not going to school this semester. I'm taking the semester off. So I went to my boss and I was like, hey, I am not going to school this semester. I am taking some time off of it. I need the semester off of school. She's like, all right. I was like, if you have extra hours, I will take them. Give me all the hours that you got. She's like, okay, I'll make sure I get you more hours. I was like, all right, perfect. I went to talk to my boss. She's like, I'll give you more hours. Cool, whatever. I'm like, awesome. I'll take it. And so I go and so last week, I've always been contemplating a second job. My girlfriend was like, I want you to get at least 25 hours a week. Otherwise, I'm pretty much going to force you to get another job. It's like, all right, that's fine. 20 to 25 is what she wanted. I was like, all right, it's fine. I can see what I can do. I'm guaranteeing I'm not going to get more than 28 a week. But I was like, all right. And so I had gotten like an 18-hour week. I'd gone from like a 26-hour week, a 28-hour week, down to an 18-hour week and then a 24-hour week. And I was like, all right, that's cool. 24 hours, like, that's not bad. It'll make up a little bit for what I didn't get last week. And so then I'm finishing out that 18-hour week on that. I worked that Monday through Thursday. That was 18 hours in 4 days. Pretty much 4-hour shifts every day, 4.5-hour shifts every day. And so I'm leaving work on Thursday, and I check my schedule real quick because it's kind of just what I do. Just check my schedule as I'm punching out. And I noticed that my boss had taken me off of the schedule for one of the days. It's like, you literally took me off of the schedule one day and didn't tell me. You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me, hey, I had to take you off the schedule for a day. I don't have the hours for you. Whatever, whatever, whatever. It's like, if you would have talked to me about it, I probably would have been cool with it. And so then, she just blew it off. She's one of those people that she's gonna lie to get her way out, to get out of something, like to get her ass off the line, like. And she's, yeah. And so then I was like, that's fine. I'll move on from it, whatever. I was like, I better be getting more hours next week then. If she's only going to give me 19 hours one week, I better be getting more hours the week after. I go to work to check my schedule on Monday, I believe, or on Tuesday, because she didn't schedule me on Monday. She took me off that schedule on Tuesday. And then, 13 hours. Like, I need more than 13 hours of work a week. I would love, I'm not kidding. I would love to just sit here and stream the whole damn time and that be a job, but that's not I don't count any part of Twitch money. I don't count that as income. I don't count that as what I make in a month. So I'm gonna go get a job at a towing company. I'm just gonna work at Best Buy a couple days a week, like probably 2 days a week at most. So I'm gonna try to get a job at a towing company, because then I'll be on call a lot. So I'm hoping it's gonna be at night. So like days, it'll give me like, oh hey, you're available like all day. Like I can stream all day. But yeah. Did my $60 up? Yeah, I did, man. It did. Because I really wanted to get pretty much I've spent your $60. I spent half of it on PAX, and then I spent the other half of it on a Call of Duty, that Call of Duty Zombies bundle for Black Ops 3. Like that's what I spent it on. It's like I wouldn't have gotten that if I didn't have that donation money. But it's like I put my donation money. Here's me adulting. Here's me adulting, guys. Listen to this. You'd be amazed. I put my donation money towards my fun stuff. Towards like a controller, towards me getting a game, towards me like that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I put donation money towards. That's what I put Twitch money towards. When it comes to actual like real life like bills and shit, like that's what me working a job goes for. So I don't and I don't overspend. Like I always have a stash of a certain amount of money that I always have, just in case shit hits the fan or something. But my hope is that when I get to, if I get another job, like I'm just gonna have more money. So that's my adulting. Adulting sucks ass, but it's a thing. Now I see myself without you. Goal 10. Thank you. Honestly, guys, like I don't even care what happens with all that, because at the end of the day, like I'm a Wolves fan. I'm gonna be happy with the Wolves roster this year. I really am. I mean, if we somehow land another big name, I would be honestly fucking amazed, because I can't even believe we've gotten like Jeff Teague and Taj Gibson here, to be honest. Opening night. Bro, we'll probably do that when it gets closer to it. We still got, guys, we still got like 2-3 weeks till the NBA season starts. I'm going to try to be watching a shit ton of basketball until then.
Sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
And it's a completely new group out there for Minneapolis.
I'll probably do that once
This one on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the
season, or once we're right around there.
We've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Minneapolis, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Chicago making a switch here.
That'd be maybe a little too much to get for Anthony Davis. And, like, there's some guys that I just don't feel like they're even on the trade blocks. I don't think Jaylen Brown is on the trade block. He had a pretty solid second half of the season. I really don't think, like, I really don't think that he's on the trade block. I think he's not a touchable person. Like, just like Jason Tatum is, Terry Rozier is for them. So I think there's certain people that the Celtics will just not trade. And I think that's just the young guys. I think they'll trade Al Horford. I think they're willing to do that. I don't think they'll trade Kyrie, considering what it took for them to get him. I don't think that they will trade Gordon Hayward at any point. Do YouTube standing predictions? I could probably do that. I might have to do something like that. We in a trade. I appreciate like the 30 views, even though I'm just playing like fucking solos or like weekly challenges, whatever you want to call them. Like, I'm literally just playing these weekly challenges just because I can't play Supermax. I would love to play Supermax right now. Don't get me wrong. I just can't. Like, 2K's glitching, servers are fucked up. What's new, I guess. But yeah. But then you got to think about it. Jaylen Brown might be starting for them at the 2 or the 4. I can't even remember who some of the guys are on their roster. Like, that's how much their rosters fucking changed this year. When I could probably own a building, got my own job, no children. It's CDEB HD3, hot as me. So I would smoke weed, we're just having fun. Young and wild and free. Oh, so cool. Just having fun, so we just rollin', smoke one. So out we go out. That's how it's supposed to be. Laurie Marketing, you bum ass bitch. There's a reason why the Wolves got rid of you.
Great positioning on the glass.
We don't care who sees.
Sticking it back in.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Yeah, like, I don't, like, honestly. Oh, yeah, guys, we lost that game. Yes! Like, come on, man.
Guys, unlikely players
Like, when the Wolves are losing, like, I was pissed.
nowhere to be found.
Like, I don't think anybody wants to see their fucking team lose. Like, if you're a Knicks fan, if you're a Wolves fan, if you're a Nets fan, like, you're pretty fucking sick of seeing your team lose. Goes down in the field. Like, I really don't know of anybody that enjoys seeing their team lose. So, Wolves have been a losing team for fucking 13 years. We deserve a winning season.
All right, one possession at a time. All right, how are we going to do it? Take care
I don't think that AD is worth that much, though. I get that they have a lot of picks, but I feel like you're giving up a lot more than what you're getting back. And I really don't think that they're going to be trading AD right now. Oh, even if they I'm pretty sure we're going to be a playoff team. Like, I'm about 99.99% sure. But like, even if we're not, like, we're going to be fun as shit to watch. Like, even last year, I loved watching us. Even if we were losing, obviously I didn't want us to lose. I cared if we were losing, but like, I didn't really care because it was like an enjoyable team to watch. The only person I don't know if they're 100% on board with this new team is honestly Andrew Wiggins. Like, I think Cat is 100% for this team. There we go. Because of the contracts? Yeah, you're probably right. You probably have to. But that doesn't mean you need to give up 3 picks, Jaylen Brown and Al Horford. Like, you might have to give up Horford because of the contract issue. But when it comes down to picks, like, you don't need to give up 3 fucking picks. Oh yeah, honestly, of our big 3, I think Andrew Wiggins is the selfish one. I think he's the guy that he's going to get paid, he's going to make his money, and he wants his stats. He's the one guy I honestly think that that's the case for. I don't think that's the case with Cat. I really don't think that's the case with Jimmy. I think Jimmy just wanted to get out of Chicago. And now that he's playing for Tibbs again, I think he's tickled shitless. And I think this is by far the best team that Jimmy Butler has ever had around him. I really truly believe that. I think maybe Derrick Rose is obviously the best player that he has played with because he played with Derrick Rose the year after his MVP season. But this is by far the best team as a whole that I think that Jimmy Butler has played with. Like, Taj Gibson was good, but he still has Taj next to him now. Their center at the time was Joakim Noah. Joakim Noah was coming off of injuries and shit. He was pretty solid, but Cat's better. Their bench didn't seem like it had much depth back then. And if you have Jimmy as your second option, like, that's pretty damn good. I'm surprised that max deal hasn't been signed by Wiggins. I think it was supposed to be signed. Like, they were expecting it to be signed I want to say this last Saturday. They were expecting it to be signed. I can't believe that they haven't actually gotten it signed. Maybe they did. Because I know it's an extension. It's not like he's obviously like, and then he's a restricted free agent. So. I mean, they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna get Blake and Jordan. I think it'd be smart if the Clippers would just go rebuild mode, but. What did you not hear what I said? I literally said I doubt they get rid of AD. I literally said that. I said there's no reason for them to get rid of AD. I literally said that probably 5-10 minutes ago. DJ's nice, but I don't like DJ is literally I think DJ's offensive career was solely based off of Chris Paul. I think DeAndre Jordan is a rebounding rim protector. That's really all I think he is. He doesn't have an offensive game. He literally had the highest field goal percentage in the league the last few years because of all the lobs that he would get. Blake Griffin has injury problems. He's got personality issues. I'm not sold on Blake. I think Blake's been a little overrated in his career because he really doesn't have a jump shot. He's really not a crazy good defender, but yet he's can dunk, and that's what people, I guess, care about. Before the three-point shooting took over. They could, but I don't think they're gonna get rid of AD. If they're like 19-30, if they've won like 40% of their games, they're not looking like they're gonna be a playoff team. They're getting rid of Boogie first. They're not getting rid of Anthony Davis. They're gonna get a low ball offer, but that might be what they can take because they're probably gonna lose Boogie the next year anyways. So I don't think they get rid of AD. But then again, we have to see what they can accomplish together. If it's something that they just need to put a solid guard around them, then that's just what they need to do. And honestly, like Rondo could be the guy that could honestly help them. Thank God we got those challenges done. So Cavs trade Love and first for Boogie. Start Boogie at power forward, then bring in Marcus All. What? I try chill. Quick 450? Okay. Donate me like $150 real quick and maybe. If you were able to trade Boogie though and possibly get Michael Porter Jr., put him alongside Anthony Davis, and then you have another solid point guard like Drew Holiday, then at that point, really all you need to do is focus on your depth. You've got your three guys that they can be solid. Michael Porter Jr. could be great. Drew Holiday, if he stays healthy, he could get back to potentially an all-star type of level again. And honestly, if you just throw some solid role players around them, I think they could be a really nice team, to be honest. So that's really what it comes down to for me. So, but guys, I need to go get ready for work. I believe I work at 5. Let's check my schedule real quick. Yep, I work at 5. So but guys, I will catch you later. Appreciate you guys coming out. We were up to like 30, 35 viewers, and I was just playing like challenges like that. Didn't really expect to pull that many views, to be honest. But I will catch you guys potentially late tonight, potentially tomorrow, maybe not until Monday. Yeah, I think I'm home alone this weekend, so I probably could fire up a stream. I don't know what I'll do, honestly. I don't know. Don't guarantee anything. Tonight is a maybe stream. Tomorrow morning is a maybe stream. I don't know if tomorrow morning is gonna happen because I'm hoping to be out of my place at like noon. So yeah, but I'll catch you guys later. Appreciate you guys coming out. Adios.